got the Canadian national anthem playing. We have the Moose Jaw Canuck shirt. I bought this. I think I saw Max wear it on Always Sunny, and I do everything after my man Rob Mack. We are today on the Limeade channel. Thank you guys again for 120 subscribers. Very much appreciative to everyone who subscribed. We are doing a special 100 subscriber edition of Limeade. We are watching Are You Mad with Ben Bankas. Now, before I begin with the Ben Bankas stuff, let me do this. So, as a newer, most people know, I was a Bankas fan, and just to put that out in the open, I saw him at Helium, and I saw him at Valley Forge Casino. I was a fan at the Helium Comedy Club. Was not a fan. This is me messaging Ben Bankas asking for a spot. I'm going to be completely out front with this. I'm ashamed by this. Yes, I am. Let's read these together. Something he posted on a story, and I said, never insult the top C, Olivia Chow, laugh emoji. And then I send him, let me zoom in. I say, hey, man, hate to be a fag and ask, but me and my brother are big fans, and I wanted to see if you ever do a show in PA or Jersey, I could do a 5-minute opening spot. I could send tape. That's awesome. We will see, dude. So this is already bad. I mean, this is pathetic to ask for spots. It's gay and gross. And I said, so he goes, that's awesome. We will see, dude. Y'all check out my podcast, ? I've watched it. I don't know if my brother's a big Ben Bankas fan. And I said, yeah, man, we love it. My brother sent me the monkey hybrid videos, and we reference it all the time. Ha, ha, ha. Amazing. Thanks, bro. Trying to get the pod rolling. I just gave him a thumbs up. There's nothing more in this world that tells you someone's done with the conversation than a thumbs up. So I gave him a thumbs up. A month passes. This is the worst part about this. Hey, Ben, wanted to see if there was a chance I could open for you at Helium the 20th. I'm sorry for sounding like a black fag. I hate that I said that. But me and my brother are going to be going 100% regardless. No response. And I took a picture with him. Great stuff tonight, I said. Thanks, dude. Said I'm an Asian lady. Ben, you got to have her on the co-host of pod. Replied this story. Nothing. So that's me asking for a spot for Ben Bankas. Then that's pathetic. And I apologize to my friends and family for that. So Bankas, I was a big fan of Bankas because he had that right-wing grift or whatever it was. He was doing the right-wing stuff. And you weren't hearing it much. The green screen's kind of fucking weird. I'm being anal about it. But he was like, when he first started coming out, he was different. But then every joke is about, after like 3 months, you're like, every joke's about Asian or Indian people. That's all it is. Very annoying. And it's the same stuff. So I think we should watch Are You Mad? A Ben Bankas stand-up comedy full special. I don't know what's the point of the quotes. Let's watch this together. I already don't want to do this, but we're going to soldier on.
The fuck is up?
Already, the name of the special. If I can go back and time that perfectly, that'd be amazing.
The fuck is up?
Are you mad? You mad? That's an MLG gaming. But are you mad? Was that MLG?
Oh no, it's nice. I've been having a good week. I pissed off like a couple million liberals on Twitter, which has been fun.
Yeah, so that was that come out? That was 10 years ago. It's probably a lot probably 2008. I remember seeing, or 2010. The You Mad stuff. Are You Mad by Ben? That's such a lazy special name. And also, Ben is not. I mean, as a fat guy myself, don't do the clean shaven face.
I'm glad to be it's a real city where everybody praises a female athlete. That's a real city. Oh yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice to be here. I was in Cincinnati, which is
where are you now? Are you in?
Better than here.
Are you in Cleveland?
But you guys have that statue, which is pretty cool.
What statue?
That's the coolest thing about this. You're like, holy fuck. Look at that. They really thought this was going to be something here.
Hey Ben. I don't know what city you're in. I don't know what statue you're talking about. Where are you? Are you in Poughkeepsie? I have no idea. Are you in New York?
Whenever that was built, like in the early 1900s or something, they were just like, Indianapolis.
Oh, Indianapolis. It's in Indianapolis.
But I'm happy to be here. There's a lot of whites.
A lot of whites. Okay.
I like white people.
My prediction is there's going to be 13 Asian jokes. There's going to be. I have a pen and paper. I'm going to write down. There's going to be at least 13. 13s. I'm calling it. And if not, I will buy Ben Bankas merch. I'm going to say 13 Asian jokes during this special, which is going to suck because I'm going to have to hold this microphone the entire. I'm going to have to resort to the stand, and I will do that.
You're not really allowed to say that. I mean, you guys can't say that at work. Can't go into work on Monday and go, you know what? White's probably the best. But I do. When I get to a white neighborhood, I go, oh, thank God. Oh, yeah, we took the wrong exit. It was bad. But you're not supposed to like white people because apparently white people are inherently racist. I don't think it makes you racist if you have your whole family in the car and you pull in the gas station, you go, not this one. And then you keep driving until
That's
you
not
find
bad.
a gas station
I don't
with
think
the
that's
ice
bad.
on the outside. That's a white-friendly gas station. I don't think that makes you racist. It makes you a survivalist. Oh, white people are so racist the way they don't want to be shot in the street, these people.
And, these are okay jokes. People, the thing with Bankas fans is that anytime you say Bankas isn't funny, they'll be like, oh, what are you, triggered? What are you, triggered? It's like, no, I'm not triggered. It's just not funny. That's just their excuse. So 2 minutes in, I'm already done with this special.
These whites always worried about their safety. Horrible people.
Okay, so right now, Ben, you got your point across with the white stuff. Okay, you don't have to. You can go to another bit. Oh, did we find something new here? Ding a ding a ding a ding it up it up it up it up. I don't know what I did to the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a phone on stage? A phone on stage during a comedy special. That's gross. You can't do that.
Okay, white people did horrible things, but they were the first to feel bad. These motherfuckers
That's a phone on
don't
stage.
feel bad now.
Will he look at it? I'm not sure.
China does slavery right now. They're doing slavery right now, and if you
Fuck the
press
stand.
them on it, you're like, "Hey, why stop doing that?" They're like, "But you did it." And then we're like, "Well, that was hundreds of years ago." They're like, "Well, we're a couple hundred years behind."
All right, that's the first one. First Asian joke, Chinese accent. We're gonna get every accent in we'll make it a Hmong accent, a Laotian accent. We got one Chinese joke so far. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in.
But white people, they ended slavery. I mean, they did it as well, but they at least they knew that it was, they were like, we should probably stop. And that was a complicated process to end it. It was, there was no internet. They couldn't just send an email to Africa and be like, hey, we're done. No, a couple white guys had to go over there, and it was an awkward last trip. Pulling into the port in Ghana, and they going to speak to the king who sells his people as slaves. And the king saw the white people and goes, "Oh, your boat is ready. Everybody is in the boat. Here's your receipt." And the white guy was like, "Look, we can't do this anymore. It's people are pissed off. There's all kinds of shit going on. George Floyd." They stole a lot of TVs, and
I was not expecting a George Floyd reference. 7 years? Did he die in 2019 or 2020? Let's look it up. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, when did George Floyd die? 6 years.
An arrest for allegedly using a counterfeit bill. Wikipedia.
It was a tragedy, Siri. It was a tragedy. Siri does not care. Okay, so George Floyd is pushing daisies right now, and nice. Again, George Floyd wasn't not a fan. George Floyd gone to a pregnant woman. I'm not all the Bankas fans. Listen, I know he was a bad guy, but niggas getting eaten by maggots now. Okay, he's gone. He's bones now. And okay, look at his face. Oh, I just went there.
so we can't do it anymore. We're not going to do it anymore. And the African king was like, "You are going to destroy a black business."
Oh, he always does that, man. Why does he? He always has to laugh. He's laughing to make sure people laugh.
What do I do now?
Oh,
And
so
the
it
white
keeps
guy was
going.
like, well, you wait a couple 100 years, and then the Chinese will come. Because now China, they colonize Africa. I don't know if you know this. They're spending like hundreds of billions of dollars to colonize Africa. And, I like to think that white people, that we're nicer colonizers than the Chinese. I mean, come on. Right? There were still white women over there being empathetic.
I don't get what
If
he's
the
saying.
little African girl came up and she said, please, my eye hurt. There'd be a white woman there to go, oh, let me look at that. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, let's get you to the infirmary so we can get you back to work in the mines, right? But with the Chinese colonizer, right, the little African girl comes up, please, my eye is swollen shut. And the Chinese guys go, oh, me too.
I knew. Yeah, I should have said that. I knew exactly eyes and swell. Like the Chinese were going to say me too because they have slanty eyes. I knew. I should have just. I don't know why I didn't say it, but of course he went there. Number 2 for the Banker Chinese Joe. Number 2. So we got 11 more to go. I think 13 was a low bet. I should have went for like 35. He will say Indian Uber Eats driver at least 4 times. He will say Indian Uber Eats driver at least 4 times. He is the world's most boring hack.
And then he would hit the little African girl in a very Chinese way.
That's number 3. What was that noise? Dur.
Chinese way. And he would say to her, you will mind until an iPhone fall out of the cave wall. Just saying, white people are nice. Look at all the nice things white people did for the gays. Where'd the gays get all their rights? From whites. Why? Because they felt bad. Because it used to be illegal to be gay in America back when there was a proper economy. But it was awful. The cops would have to bust into those bathhouses, and they pull the one gay guy off the other gay guy, and his dick would, be shit all over it, and be getting arrested. And, please, officer, I swear I'll never suck another dick in my life. I swear to God. White people.
These are like really like half baked. These are so half baked. What was that joke that the gay guy has shit on his dick and he'll say I'll never be gay? What was the joke there?
Felt bad, so they said, all right, you can be gay. And then
Okay, sorry.
immediately,
Joe was still-
can we do a parade?
The joke was still going. I apologize.
Every year, forever? And we were like, oh, I mean, if you get the permit, I guess you can do the parade. And then they're like, can we get married? We're like, oh. We're gonna have to change the whole tax code just so you can cheat on your husband every weekend on Grindr. But fine, we'll let you.
That was a good joke. I don't know why. That was actually pretty decent.
Get married, and now they're like, we think that your son might need to have their penis removed. It's getting to the point where it might be like somebody might be like, might be time to put these faggots back in jail.
See, and I said faggot earlier, and listen. That was the punchline, really? You just an excuse to say faggot? That's it? Time to put these faggots back in jail. What the hell? This is so hack. Oh, my God. And all these comics, Tony Hinchcliffe does it, and Ben Bankas does it. They love saying retard and faggot, but when it comes to saying the N-word, they say the N-word. They don't say Nigger. They say the N-word. They are the biggest pussies because they know retarded people won't do anything back. Gay people won't do anything back, but they know if you say the M-word, a black person will do something about it, and they will never say it.
Nobody's ever said that this close to a WNBA game before. This would be a good halftime show, actually, for the...
Oh, no.
Bankas.
Will he look at that phone? That's what I'm only waiting for that.
Look, I don't mean that. I have to say that for legal reasons or whatever. But... No, if I meet a gay person, they're like, I like Trump. I'm like, oh, maybe I like dick. It's my kind of gay. Even with trans people, like if I see a trans person walking down the street, I don't take them home and fuck them and kill them.
I'm not black.
I'm not black.
Yeah. He said that on his Instagram. I saw that on his Instagram. He said he put it in a special. I mean, it's just social media. So stupid. Why are you posting jokes and then doing it on a special? Oh.
Brothers are always getting into a little mix-up with the transgenders. I don't know what it is, but... Yo, I met this girl. She was fine as fuck. And then she pulled that thing out. I said, God damn, bitch. They always make it seem like they met a pretty woman. They took her home. She pulled out a penis. They killed her. But it's like, you sucked that dick a little bit. You did. You got down on your knees and you pulled that weird transgender foreskin back and you... Shit, I'm gonna have to kill this motherfucker.
See, what were these comics be? They always like to hate on the trans and they hate on the gays. I'm not a big fan of them either. But it's like I don't even know how I put it. They don't like the trans or the gays. But where would their comedy careers be without trans people? I wish transgenders would all go away because I'm so sick of hack trans jokes. Every fucking right-wing grifter, which I'm a right-wing guy, but it's like, Jesus Christ. My God.
So I've never done that. I don't even understand. Why do the LGBTQ plus community, why do they vote for the Democrats? They're the ones letting everybody in the country who wants them dead. I mean, the Republic, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I got an applause break.
And they're pro-mass immigration. The LGBTQ plus community, they go down to the airport with the trans flag to welcome the refugees from, welcome, you're so welcome in this country. And they're getting off the plane from Syria like, they don't like you. I mean, we don't like you either, but we're not going to kill you. All right, we'll kill you a little bit, but less. At least we'll feel bad after. Some of these Arab guys, 10 years later in jail, they're like, Habibi, it had to be done. It had to be done.
I just feel bad because I only have nothing to comment. I think it's just so boring.
No, there's two types of people now. There's people who look like this, and then there's people who look like that. right? I'm Republican. No, actually, I'm a Democrat. I have a PhD in being retarded. I know what I'm talking about. And they ruin everything. They ruin everything. We couldn't even enjoy Team USA winning the hockey gold medal because, woke people found out. They didn't even know what hockey was until Trump made that joke. And then now they're going around, so all the players, they're just white? That's right.
What joke? What Trump joke? I don't even know what Trump joke you're talking about. Why are you referencing stuff and not bringing it up? You didn't mention what town you're in the first 2 minutes of the special. Now you mentioned what Trump joke?
It's like,
Am I supposed to know just every Fox News bullshit to watch your special?
Skates are expensive. It's like, skates are expensive.
Oh. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger.
And these they act like they don't understand Republicans, the Democrats. They act like they don't understand. They're like, why would those hockey players laugh at that joke? How could they're 6'3" white hockey players? I mean, they voted for Trump, obviously. I mean, they're 6'3" white millionaire hockey players. You think they voted for Kamala? You want a real answer out of them? Why don't you ask them if they think Michelle Obama's attractive or not? That's my choice for the Democrat 2028 run. That's who they should run. Kamala Harris again with running mate Michelle Obama. We'll call it Alien versus Predator.
I feel like, did he make that joke? I think that might be a little stolen right there. Should I take a limeade sabbatical to research this? I don't want to fucking with my camera. Let's look that up. Kamala. He did it in the special I'm watching now. Okay, but I don't even get the jokes. I even like they both. Okay, Michelle Obama's an alien and Kamala's a predator. But like
Michelle Obama. We'll call 28 run. That's who they should run. Kamala Harris again with running mate Michelle Obama.
So,
we'll call it Alien versus Predator.
That's retarded. Is that not retarded? They're running together. How is it Alien versus Predator? How is that? That doesn't make any sense. Alien versus Predator, they're running together.
You know who's who.
I think Michelle Obama's the alien.
Michelle Obama's Predator. Anyway.
Oh, and you're an alien because you're not even from America. You're Canadian. Look, I just said it.
Over the hockey. How could they make a joke about the women's hockey team? Those girls, they work just as hard as no, they don't. You think the women's Olympic hockey team works just as hard as NHL players? Are you out of your fucking mind? Let me tell you something about the women's Olympic hockey team. This is how it works. Every 4 years, they go to the storage unit. They get the equipment out. They go, let's give it another shot, ladies. It's not that serious. And women's hockey might be one of the worst women's sports to watch. I mean, they're all covered up. If I'm going to watch women's sports, I want to see a little, upper thigh, a little armpit. At least women's basketball. Here, you got Caitlin. She's hitting threes in the black girl's face, and the black girl's eyelashes going flying. And I'm like, that's women's sports. Now pull her wig off.
There was no laugh to be had there.
Now pull her wig off.
Didn't get a reaction.
But women's hockey's, oh, the game was 3-2. How'd she score the winning goal? Oh, she fell in the net. Yeah, she tripped on her skate and she fell and the puck hit her helmet.
That one lady really likes it. I'm happy she's having a good
Wasn't
time.
making fun of the women's hockey team because they weren't as good or they didn't try as hard or work as hard. He's making fun of them because they won a gold medal. And he invited them to the White House and they said no because they're a bunch of woke dykes. And... I mean, not all of them. There was a couple girls who were like, I'd like to meet the president. And then the head woke dyke was like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, sorry, I forgot we support illegal Somalian immigration on this hockey team. She said that.
He is his own biggest fan, man. Oh, he loves himself. He loves himself.
And those players, some of them, they had to go back to Canada and face the like super woke Canadian media asking them questions after they won that gold medal. They weren't even congratulating them. They were just straight into how could you laugh at a joke like that? Imagine asking a grown man that. If somebody asked me, how could you laugh at that? I go, how? Like this. What do you mean how? No, why? Why would you laugh at that? Why? You don't get to choose why you laugh at things. You don't. You don't get to choose what you find funny. Everybody here, you scroll social media a lot. There's a
No, you don't get to choose what you find funny. No, you don't, because I haven't laughed once.
lot of unfunny shit. Then you saw my thing. You're like, I'm going to that.
It's pack. Hey, the thing with him, he packs out a place, man. He does.
You don't get to choose what you immediately laugh at. Like if I'm walking down the street and there's a midget, I don't want to laugh. I wish I could be like, no, that's a serious. But no, I see a midget. I go, oh, yeah, midget. And we laugh and we go, holy shit, his head's 3/4 the size of his torso.
Excuse me. Don't laugh.
Now, is that mean? Yeah, it's mean, but it's not illegal to be mean yet. Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, 2028. Make it illegal to be mean again. I'm okay with having a dog shit country as long as we're not mean. And what do they mean by, like even in the UK and Germany, it's illegal to be offensive. To make offense is a crime. And they want that, Democrats kind of like that. They like that because they want to take away words. They want to take away the word retard. Why? Because they want to act really retarded.
Okay. You can do this bit. If you want to say you want to take away words, you can list the words. List all the words you want. You just have to say the full N word. You have to say nigger. You have to say nigger if you do this bit. Because if not, you're a pussy. You have to say nigger but you can't go retarded. You can't say retarded. You can't say faggot. You can't say the N word. Come on, Ben. Let's see what you got.
And they don't want anybody to criticize them. And they're like, no, we're protecting people with Down syndrome and autism. No, you're protecting Tim Waltz. Be honest. You're protecting Tim Waltz.
He loves himself, man. He really does.
But these people who are so upset about it, a lot of them women, they were very so upset that the joke was made and the players laughed.
What joke? What joke are you fucking talking? Okay, I gotta look it up. During the 2026 Winter Olympics, this U.S. men's hockey team received a congratulatory call from President Trump, invited them into the White House, and that he had to invite the women's team, adding, I do believe I'd probably be impeached if he didn't. Yeah, it's a joke. Okay.
Had a few days after the win to be upset before Trump started bombing Iran.
Har. Hardy,
and they
har,
couldn't
har.
transition. They're like, I'm still upset about the hockey. Just... And somebody asked me recently, they go, what do you think of the war on Iran? I'm like, is that what we're calling it? The war on Iran? Is like the war on drugs? war on Iran. Well, I don't hate it. Who doesn't like watching a mosque get blown up once in a while? I mean, doesn't.
This is where Luca gets a little liberal when you say that stuff. That's kind of a really fucked up thing to say, is that not? Little fucked up? I don't know.
Doesn't like watching a mosque get blown up once in a while. I mean, doesn't.
Yeah, I think that's kind of fucked up to say that. It's who like watching a mosque blow up and go, woo, yeah, yeah. It's like, I don't know about that. That's pretty bad to say that. I don't know. Am I a little woke cuck? I don't know. It's a little like if somebody said, I love seeing a church get blown up. I'd be pretty pissed off. I'd be like, that's kind of fucked up to say that. And he could say it's a joke, but man, his fans don't think so. That's kind of crazy to say that. I mean, when me and Tom went to see him at Valley Forge, he did the joke about Rosa Parks faked it. Rosa Parks, and then some guy in the crowd went, she deserved it. And it's like, what the fuck? What is going on? Racist people. These are real racist people. I'm not trying to be a woke liberal, but, I'm Catholic, and they said, who doesn't like seeing a church blown every once in a while? But that's kind of fucked up to say that. This is really, see the screen? Okay.
I mean, have you seen the footage from the war? It doesn't even look that bad. There's like a couple videos. There's the one where the guy's on the roof and he's like, and then just. But then he's happy. He's like, I'm like, good. You should learn to like it. It's the most expensive thing you'll ever see. Hey, kid, you ever seen 35 million? Just. Whole apartment building collapses. But I love Persians. Because apartment building collapses. But I love
That's
Persians.
good. Did you hear that, guy?
Whole
apartment. That's good.
apartment building collapses.
That's
but
good.
I love Persians. I love Persians because they're on board. You talk to, you're like, what do you think of the war with Iran? To a Persian, they go, oh, it's good. Blow us up.
Who are you talking? 4 people laughed about that.
It's
No one is.
Democrat women, a lot of them young women. They don't know anything.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get a crowd. We're not gonna get a crowd work clip through here, are we?
War is bad. All war is bad. Okay, well, yeah. You like your Starbucks every morning? You know how many people had to die for that? I mean,
How many?
the whole, all the fucking Indians.
Let's hear this bit. Let's hear this bit.
Just saying, like anything you do, yeah, a lot of people died, so we could have, cool stuff like Indianapolis. It's true. But they're mostly upset. Mostly these Democrat women are upset because they only date Democrat men. And, they're
Okay.
like homosexuals, so.
Okay, I'm with you on this.
Look, I'd hate Trump, too, if every time I had sex, there was a guy pushing fecal matter up my cunt. They only date Democrat men. They never.
He's the worst. He is the worst. He's horrible. And every joke is met with this like fat grandpa after he tells a rich kid. It's so insufferable. He is the worst.
Used to be like this when I grew up,
I'm looking at my receding hairline in the camera, and I think I'm at a Norwood 6. Or no, probably at a Norwood 4, I'd say.
When we grew up, your mom would be kind of Democrat, your dad was a Republican. He kept her in line. That's why they never got too crazy. Because your mom would be like, well, maybe we should let more people into the country from Haiti, and it is horrible how they live there. And then your dad was like, you're a fucking idiot. We let those people in the country, in 10 years, they're going to be barbecuing cats and dogs in their backyard.
And that's a year-old joke.
Who was right? Dad. And that's how you should have grown up, with your mother always saying, your father is always right. Your father is always right. And if you didn't grow up with that, your dad was a Democrat. And if your dad was a Democrat, your dad is a homosexual. Which means you actually had two moms.
So far we're at 3 Asian jokes. He hasn't said anything about Uber Eats. We're probably going to get that into the second half.
I mean, you see these, even especially the younger Democrat women, the guys they claim to be dating, they introduce this.
I mean, my God, you hate Democrats so much, man, but you should be fucking. They should be producers on this special, because without the Democratic Party, you'd have no material.
This is my boyfriend. Hi, I'm Frederick. Yeah, it's Frederick with an O. The O stands for oppressed.
I love hearing what people die at. You're the one guy. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
The O stands for oppressed.
Oh, ho, 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 ho!
I'm actually a little autistic. Oh, really? You know what that is to me? You're fucking retarded. That's what it is to me.
There you go. Yep.
Anyway, come on in. Have a seat, Frederick. And that's who's doing. That's who's banging him. Just a half retarded homosexual guy. Go home. I think Michelle deserves a shot. I don't know. Well, Kamala deserves another chance. No, these women, they need a Republican man to hold them down semi-consensually and give them the MAGA cock, right? They need.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. MAGA cock and what the hell was that, Ben?
And give them the MAGA cock, right? They need.
Oh my God.
You know, and not pull out. You gotta, you want to come
sorry,
inside, because that's like information. That's like data. Right? Your dick's like a USB stick. You put that in, you upload. You're dragging shit over. You're like, this is who you should vote for. This is how you should act in public.
Am I gonna be allowed to post this? I'm gonna post this entire special on my channel. Let's see how it goes.
These are the Epstein files, right? Because women are interested in the Epstein files. They are. They're interested in the Epstein files. They ask, because apparently, in the Epstein files, apparently they were eating babies, which is, not good. I mean, what do you say that? They were eating babies. Oh, fuck. But women ask, and they go, why would they eat babies? And you go, well, apparently it's supposed to make you look younger. And then they go, oh. I mean, I'm a little hungry. How much younger per bite are we talking here?
Folks, is that the worst Epstein Island bit ever made? That is the worst Epstein Island bit I've ever heard. Women want... Oh, my God. He sucks.
How much younger per bite are we talking here?
7 people left.
But you got to date the Republican women because you're aligned with those people. But they're crazy too. They're conspiracy theorists. You're walking through a park with a Republican woman. She's like, look, they're spraying us. And you want to fuck her. So you're like, that's crazy. Look at that. Wow.
I just say something like really stupid, like, let's go see Ben Bankas live. You're like, all right, fine.
They've all become like naturopaths, Republican women. They're all like home remedy, homeopathic. Like, it's to the point, if you come on a Republican woman, she starts rubbing it in. She's like, yeah, this is actually really good for my skin. I saw it on TikTok. Yeah, it's gonna really tighten things up. I'm gonna look a lot younger.
We're gonna get through this, guys.
Because there's millions of dead babies in it. You're welcome. And then she's like, maybe I should go back to beef tallow. I don't know.
I didn't get that. Why is why is the mic head purple? That's different. I don't know, is it like a glove or something on it? I don't know what is that, a cover on the mic? That's different. I've never seen a purple mic head. That's something positive. Let's do some positive stuff. I love the background of this Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis. It's very nice. I think that's very nice, and yeah, there goes all the positives.
No, women just know too much now. I mean, really, you want your wife to know pretty much nothing. Like, not stupid, just not know anything about, like, what's going on in the world. Because as a guy, you're so hyped up on all these events, and you come home after work, and you bust in the door, and you're like, did you hear? Apparently Epstein, he's still alive. He's on a beach in Tel Aviv playing Fortnite on Xbox. And then Trump tweeted a picture of the Obamas as monkeys. And then apparently Kim Jong-un said that Joe Biden was retarded. And, like, you kind of want your wife to be like, no, I didn't hear about that. I was too busy making this pie. Why don't you sit down and relax and eat this pie and forget about today's troubles? Because your wife, she's supposed to be a rock, and rocks, they don't talk.
That was good. I like that one. That was a good joke. I'll give him. That was a good joke. That's really funny. I thought that was good. That was pretty good. All right, you made me laugh 25 minutes, and that was a good joke. That's a great joke.
Because your wife, she's supposed to be a rock, and rocks, they don't talk.
That was good. I like that one.
Rocks don't have opinions, right? You pick up a rock, you put it where you want, and it stays right there. And then if you're Muslim, you wrap the rock up in a cloth. And then you pick it up and you throw it at a Jew. That's what you...
It was great, and he adds too much to it. He's like a burger. Like a burger, it's like, okay, we got a burger. This is like Ben Bankas' joke. Ben's jokes are like those burgers, like those influencer burgers, where it says, okay, we have a burger, with buns, great, all right, buns, and cheese, great, and onions, great, and a patty, great, and then we're gonna put deep fried flattened macaroni cheese disc on each side. Stop, and then we're gonna deep fry green tomatoes and make a chutney out of toothpicks. Like, please stop. It's I don't want it anymore. Stop, please stop. What's 2 divided by 58? Are we halfway through? No, we're not. Somebody say thank you? Excuse me. Okay, we got the crowd. I mean, the crowd is like what I expect at a Bankas show. It's like, white people. There's an Indian woman right there, I think. Black woman. That's nice. It's, it's a decent crowd. He always packs out places. He always does.
Look.
No Indian jokes yet. Wow.
I've had the privilege of traveling this country and getting to perform for a lot of really, really cool people like you guys. It's pretty fucking awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. But some of these, it's pretty awesome. And I've had some really cool people, follow me. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld started following me, which was crazy because I was like, fuck, I didn't know he was that racist.
There's no...
But he started following me, and, when
I don't believe that. Let's look it up. My buddy Jay Yoder. There's no way Jerry Seinfeld follows him. He does. Why does he follow him? Ben, I hate idiots too. They smell really bad. And you know, show it came late. Why are they coming late? Come on. My mic's a little too loud. I don't know what's going on.
Saw that like after a day.
I can't stand it. They shit in the street. Shit in the toilet. What are you doing?
They're killing kids over there. You've killed a few. Girls in their 20s. You don't remember. Girls in their 20s, like, they're hot. For the first 5 years. First eight. 28, it's over. I was like, fuck, maybe I should say something. I messaged him. I was like, hey, I saw you start following me. It's super cool. Respect it. I've been a fan forever. Whatever. I didn't expect anything. He replied. He goes, interesting line of work you're in. Like, he doesn't even consider this the same thing that he's... And then he goes, comedy's your Iron Man suit. Keep going. I thought that was really nice. And then I said, I was like, hey, I'm coming to New York in a couple weeks. I don't know if we could get together. I'm doing some shows, and then never heard from him again. Some other cool people. Pete Hegseth started following me on Instagram. Yeah. And again, like a day later, I was like, this is crazy.
Republicans are so cool. We're so cool, man. I remember, like, when I was a really big right-wing guy in 2016, 2020, and probably up until 2025, before the Iran stuff started. I was a big Republican, and then remember, like, we're so cool. We're so cool. And now Pete Hegseth is getting an applause break at a comedy show. That's insane.
Gotta send him something. Thank you. Like, I just saw it and I was like, hey, respect, admire everything you're doing, and thank you. I saw you follow me. It's super cool.
This is liberal tears.
And didn't expect anything. He replied within an hour. And he was like, we love your stuff. Let me know when you're coming to D.C. We want to come out and see you. And I was like, that's so cool. And then that night, they took Maduro. Which is great. Like, I guess they were watching Ben Bankas in the Situation Room. I don't know.
If that's true, and Pete Hegseth is saying that the people in the White House are big fans, go Iran. Go Iran. Go Iran. What the hell? Obviously, I don't know.
He's she's like, oh, this is fucking good. Yeah, take him. Oh, this is good shit. This is good. Have you seen this video? Have you seen his Renee Good bit? So it's been an amazing, and
I'm picking my teeth
I've
during
only
this
been
special.
in the country for 2 years. I don't know if you know that. Almost 3 years. I'm Canadian originally.
We know.
I moved here 2024 legally.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Hell
the
yeah.
legal way. You hire a Jew. There's paperwork. I didn't crawl through a fucking fence hole in Tijuana. Although that would have been a lot cheaper. And I had somebody at a show in Denver, and the guy after the show, he goes, hey, I just want to say welcome to America. Thank you so much. You're so wanted here and welcome in America. And I was like, how many immigrants get to hear that? You don't say that to your Uber driver. You're like, thanks, get the fuck back to wherever the fuck you're from. But I travel a lot. I notice some things. You go to these airports, American airports, and they're not, Canadian airports are terrible too. They're all kind of, and you don't feel like you can complain at an airport because you feel like you're going to be put on a list. But they tell you on the announcements, if you see something, say something. But then I'm the asshole.
I'm going to take a brief pause because I know be really fucked if I was recording and something's not getting recorded. So I'm gonna stop. I'll be right back.
Nobody's concerned about this?
How far are we through this?
We're
we
at
got
war with these people.
28 minutes. We got this, guys.
You know whose fault it is? It's the men who would wish they had had sons, but they only had daughters, and then they make them play hockey, and then they make them fucking fly planes. You know, these guys, you have 4 daughters, all pilots. I'm like, you're putting.
What are you
fucking
nodding
thousands
at,
of
lady?
people's lives.
What are you nodding at? Look at that lady at the bottom right.
And then they make them play hockey, and then they make them fucking fly planes. You know, these guys, you have 4 daughters, all pilots. I'm like, you're putting fucking thousands of people's lives. Fuck. So now your tax dollars are going to, you know, city council meetings. They got to have one lesbian there doing the Macarena. And
This is a rough
who's
watch,
that
guys.
for? Oh, it's for deaf people. Okay. Well, are deaf people that into politics that they need to know what's going on at every level of government? I've never had a deaf person come up to me and go, "Did you see that speech today?" No, what were they talking about? Oh, they were talking about Iran. Oh. What'd they say about Iran? Oh, they said, oh. You
Those
don't
ladies.
even know this shit. You're deaf.
Those ladies, I'm enjoying these ladies right here. They are having a good. I'm happy they're having a good time. Shout out to these ladies. Lady in pink's dying. I'm happy for her.
You don't need to know this shit. You're deaf. Go to the Family Dollar and go home. That's where you can find deaf people, at the dollar store, buying another fly swatter. What the hell? Bugs in my house.
What?
I can't hear them. I can see them.
What? I didn't. Am I dumb? I didn't understand that at all.
I fucking love Indianapolis.
It's weird because there's like 2 things I hate: Indians and apples. It's like, oh, Indian apples. Oh, crocodile, I'm going to pick the apple.
I'm not a hateful person. All of these, I disagree with these things. I think they're stupid, but I don't hate them. You know, there's a difference between a joke and hate, I think, personally. For instance, you know, people on the left, they get mad about things. They make a video. They go, I'm going to find
You just said, oh, wouldn't it be great to see who doesn't like seeing a mosque get blown up? That's pretty hateful.
a fucking ICE agent, and I'm going to fucking... That's hate. Me saying that Somalians kind of sound like this. That's a joke. I don't hate it. Maybe I like it. Maybe I like the sound of... Maybe I like that. Maybe that's what I like.
Sounds like Courage. Courage goes, Cats, we're going to see the Ben Bankas show. The things I do for love. That's a great Courage impression.
I don't hate
I'm going to play Courage saying that's a great Courage a Cowley Dog impression. The things I do for love.
these things. I make fun of them. I mean, I'm not, you know, if I have a female pilot, I don't write an email to Delta going, that fat bitch didn't know what the fuck.
How many female pilots are there really? Sorry, I'm really bored.
If I don't like a female politician, I don't make a fake burner account on Twitter or whatever and send a fucking, I'm going to fucking find you, I'm going to kill you. I don't do that. That's, you know, that's what the left does. They do that shit.
I should have took that Zim.
They do that shit. Look at the things that they hate. I mean, right now they hate me. They hate me, and they hate Trump. They hate ICE, and look, they hate ICE. They pretend like they hate ICE because they're deporting people. Not true. If they were deporting me back to Canada for making jokes, then they'd be like, I like ICE. Right? They'd be like, ICE is doing a good job. They're getting rid of people who think differently than me. But instead, they're getting rid of, oh, please, I don't. And please, I've been here for 20 years and I barely speak the language. You're going back, motherfucker.
It's a great Mexican impression. I'll give him that.
But they hate ICE. And the reason that Democrats hate ICE is because they know that everybody in ICE right now is a Republican. There's no Democrat ICE agent standing outside the raid going, oh, I don't know if I can do this, guys. I was watching Anderson Cooper last night, and
Good crack on the neck.
No, they're all patriots. They're going in there like, what is that, a 5-year-old? Rip that out of that mother's arms. Was there a lesbian outside? Shoot her in the head. What's this guy, a male nurse? Fucking ba 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 ba.
It's lazy. It's not that it's right wing. It's not that it's anti left wing stuff. That's not the problem. It's just so lazy.
That was the whole thing with Alex
18
Preddy.
minutes,
he was
guys.
just a male nurse. I'm like, that was your first red flag. Male nurse, those are the creepiest motherfuckers in the game. Oh, it's time for your catheter. Well, let me just pull those pussy folds back. Where's that urethra, sister? And the media acts like all the people that ICE shot, that they were just out for a stroll. They were going to the grocery store and they were executed by ICE in the middle. These people were following federal agents. You know how crazy you have to be to follow a police officer? You know how crazy that is? Every day, I'm worried I'm being followed. I'm looking in the rear view, analyzing the car behind me, going, is that a bike rack or am I fucking going to jail? You know what I'm saying?
No.
And these
I don't know what
crazy
you're saying.
bastards, like, let's follow them to the Somalian area. Woo-hoo. It's so bad. If I see any Subaru, I just assume it's a domestic terrorist. And all the people who go to the protests, I mean, they're all suicidal. They wake up, they're like, should I kill myself? There's an ICE protest. Maybe somebody there will do it.
Oh my God. I can't last. If we have 16 minutes left.
Well, it's in Florida, and in Florida, it's legal to run over protesters.
So far, we only had 3. I would say 4 Asian jokes. But I thought 13. We're not getting.
They impede your vehicle, which is.
If you count like the Middle East jokes, maybe they count. Maybe we're at 8 at most. We're not at much. So I think we're at 4 applause breaks.
And those ICE agents who shot her, they didn't get in a lot of trouble because they were Mexican. She kind of got her dying wish, to be honest. It's every Democrat's dying wish to be killed by an immigrant.
He's killing himself.
The joke was on her because the Mexicans were like, actually, I came here legally. And then
These are
but there
bombs.
was articles written in the New York Post and People magazine. There was thousands of comments and people like, how could he make a joke about a woman who was shot in the face? I'm like, did you see her face? She had a face only a hollow point could love. And it was...
We
Okay,
get
that
it.
one was a little hateful. That one's a little hateful.
12 minutes, 2 6-minute sets.
But when
Come
Charlie Kirk was shot, they were very happy. They were celebrating and making jokes, and it was all, ha ha ha, okay. And then they... Look at the lengths they had to go to make fun of Republicans. They had to have that black guy Drewski dress up like Erica Kirk with the white face and the makeup and the...
Oh, but that's just a joke. He's not being hateful. That's just a joke. That's just a joke, Ben. Come on. He's not hateful. He's making jokes. He's pulling bags. Come on.
Fake contacts and the eyelashes and the fake hair and wear a skirt and high heels. And all I had to do was go, good. But they thought they got away with it when Charlie Kirk was murdered.
The difference was that was actually effort put into that joke by Drewski. You had to get into a costume. You're just lazy.
Look, they were like, look, the Republicans, they don't even care. They're not protesting. They're not rioting. It's like, well, yeah,
10,
they have jobs.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're not going
11
to
minutes, baby.
quit their job to take a fake protester $15 an hour gig on fucking Craigslist posted by George Soros. There was a different strategy when Charlie Kirk was killed. There was a different strategy. Republicans saw that and they waited, 5-6 months, and then they shot a lesbian in the head. Then a couple days later, they killed a male nurse. 2 of their best.
10 minutes almost.
They couldn't handle it. They were freaking out online. They're executing us in the street. And then you go, well, what about Charlie Kirk? And then they block you because they don't want to have that conversation. And the internet's still very censored to protect Democrats because the Democrats, they can message a Republican and tell them to kill themselves and nothing happens to their account because the algorithm knows that the Republican won't kill themselves. But if you're a Republican, you message Democrat, kill yourself, you fucking faggot, tranny, piece of shit, lose. Banned on Facebook for 6 months. Why? Well, because they might fucking do it. But if you kill yourself from a Facebook post, you should kill yourself. It's like, you're weak. Look at all the shit the Jews get. They don't, they look at their any Jews' comment sections, they're not reading that going, maybe I should get back in the gas chamber. No, they read that, they go, these people are idiots, they're losers, they're poor, they're not Jews.
Very pro-Israel from Ben Bankas. Very pro-Israel.
And I know you're supposed to hate Jews right now, but I have trouble hating Jews. I don't know.
Well, he's Jewish.
It's hard. And people are like, well, they're all rich, and I'm like, well, I want to be rich, so I want to, I don't hate rich people. I hate poor people.
See, he's not mentioning the fact that he's Jewish. I don't know why he's not doing that.
But I'm not an idiot. Like, I get why people hate Jews. I've been around a Jew for 5 minutes. I'm not a fucking,
5 minutes all your life, my friend. You're
once
Jewish.
Once you've seen one of them complain at a Hampton Inn, you're like, oh, jeez. You're behind one of them, and they're like, my alarm clock's not working. And they're like, they brought the alarm clock down. You're like, but they want you to hate Jews. They're like, Jews are doing a genocide. I'm like, against who? They're like, Palestinians. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I thought it was somebody important. They're blowing up hospitals. Yeah, not good ones. You call that a hospital? Not one Jewish doctor in there. I have a checkup on Monday at Al-Shabaab ISIS Mount Sinai.
He's not getting that good of reactions.
And, it's all over the country. I was in Mobile, Alabama after a show, and this guy's like, I just don't like.
I had to keep checking the time because I'm going insane. I apologize.
Jewish people, man. I just don't like them. I was like, why don't you like Jews? He's like, they control this country. They run this country. And I was like, well, what do you think of the country? He's like, best country in the world. Like, well, fuck.
That was okay. That was a good joke.
You want it run like a fraudulent daycare? You want the Somalians to run it? Or you want the Jews to run it like a fraudulent bank? What do you...
That was good. That was decent. Oh, that was decent.
That's fucking empty. May I please? I don't know if there's a waitress around, but may I please get another Michelob, if possible?
Thanks
you.
for keeping that in your
that's
special.
Nice of you. I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah, def not roofied. All right. I got roofied in Indianapolis at a WNBA game, and I was playing. No, I have a lot of respect for, people think I'm like this. Like, they're like, he's racist. I'm like, I'm not racist. It's like, I don't care what race you is. I don't care what race you are as long as you're trying to be white. But I have a lot of respect for I have a lot of respect for black culture. I mean, I grew up watching a lot, all black actors, movies, comedians, music. I mean, my mom used to fuck a lot of black people. She used to tell me about it every time we watched Space Jam. Just that intro, just, the jam. And she'd be like, oh, this reminds me of Detroit, 1976. Man.
Okay.
But I respect
We're on the
black
home
culture,
stretch.
Black history. I mean, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I feel like Vito was just when he's like in Massachusetts at work and he's looking at the time. Oh,
He had a dream. I think it was a good dream.
Yeah, 60 minutes
For the most
left.
part, it came true. 99% of the time, we all get along, all races, religions, and I don't think Martin Luther knew there were going to be this many Indians everywhere.
there we go. Here we go. Finally. Here we
I have
go.
a dream that white people and black people will be able to order Uber Eats, and an Indian will bring it to their front door.
One Uber Eats joke. One Indian Uber Eats joke.
Which is a good dream, and it also came true. Then there's Rosa Parks. I have the same birthday as Rosa Parks, actually, February 4th, which gives me the right to make fun of her. Because I've been to the Automotive Museum in Detroit. They have Rosa Parks' bus there. I mean, it's not her bus, but the one she made a fuss on.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Rosa Parks, she was Spirit Airlines before Spirit Airlines. But at the museum, you can get on the bus, and I sat where she sat, and I thought, not that bad.
I don't want to explain it, but it's like she sat in the front and she was kicked off the bus. What do you mean it's not that bad? It's not the problem with the seating. She was kicked off because of the seating. Okay. The joke should have been I sat in the back of the bus. It wasn't that bad. But even then, that joke sucks too. Continuing, we are on the home stretch. We have a little bit less than 5 minutes. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this, fellow Limeys. Let's do this.
But I get it. She was an amazing person, and she stood up for black people's right to sit at the front of the bus. But now
Okay.
white people, can't really get on the bus. It's too dangerous. Like, if you're not white and you're with your white friend after the bar, and you're like, you want to take the bus home? He's like, are you out of your fucking mind? See what they do to us on there? Because if you're white and you die on public transit, nobody gives a shit. I mean, there was that white woman, that died on the public transit. And people are like, where's the protest for her? It's like, well, there isn't one. And the reason is because white people collectively see that and go, oh, she got on that bus. Like, if you're white and you can't afford Uber, you're dead. But we got to protect our, our white women, even though they're annoying as shit.
It's just a closer.
Because white American women, they don't really lower your cortisol. Like, white American women, they don't relax you when you not all white women, like if you're dating a Ukrainian, they'll you come home from work, she's got the nails, she's like, how was your day, my little hababush? I'm so glad you did not get hit by drone. Almost all races of women do that. Latina women, when you come home, my papi, I'm so glad you didn't get deported. Black women, when you come, hey, baby, I'm so glad you didn't get arrested. Because you had my car. But American white women, when you come home from work, what they do, they give you one kiss and then they stress you out. That's what they do. American white women, when you come home from work, right? You come in the door just, yeah, so today was really hard. And then they proceed to tell you a bunch of things that happened when you weren't there that you could do nothing about, that now that you know about, you just have anxiety. Second you get in the door, just, yeah, so the dog was missing for 4.5 hours. We were running around the neighborhood screaming his name. We had to go into a weird guy's backyard. He fucking yelled at us. The baby carriage fell over, and then the police called. They found the dog in another neighborhood. Your cortisol's just fucking... And then she hits you with the, I wasn't going to tell you. You shouldn't have fucking told me. Sometimes you want to come home to just a Chinese woman. Sometimes you want to come home to just, don't worry, it's done. I found a dog. Right? And then you lie down, and then she makes you your favorite meal. She's like, here's your dog. She lets you smoke weed. She's like, here's your bong. You're just lying there like... And then you're all high. You're like, fuck, I should go home to my wife. These rub and tugs are getting out of hand. If they started serving food at rub and tugs, it'd be game over, I'm telling you. She's just jerking you off. You want a General Tao to go? Or... Yeah? Oh, let me punch it in. A General Tao, 2 spring roll, wonton soup for Ben Bankas. Hey, you guys have been amazing. My name's Ben Bankas.
Wow, I can tell it was written by Ben Bankas.
God bless you guys. God bless your families.
Standing
God
O.
bless America. My name is Ben motherfucking Bankas. Remember it. Good night.
I can't forget it. Wow. He ended on eating dogs. That was bad. Funnier than anything on SNL. I think they're probably about equal. Ben's keeping comedy life. I don't like a liberals. Did people even call him out? My God. How do you not sound like some comedy where I don't cringe? Are you offended yet? Ass humor. Talking shit and comedy aren't the same. No jokes. Yeah, they just talk shit for it. I mean, it's a dream job, I guess, but my God. Whoo. I don't think this was just, wow. 20 minutes straight? I got 58, man. Thank you for watching, guys, if you watched, because Jesus Christ, that was awful. Awful.